Okay guys, this has been an utter fail in so many ways, but I'm going to give y'all some blood trailing tips, so y'all stay tuned. Alright, so this morning I was planning on shooting a doe. I've had a lot of them come through here pretty much daily. I thought, well, if they come through in a small batch, I'll shoot them. They've been coming through in batches of 6 or 7. I had 2 come out this morning. I'm on a pine tree, so I don't want to put screws into this pine tree for my other camera gear because it's just all the sap. I hate dealing with the sap. So I was going to record using the phone while I shot, and I pretty much done a number of this holding with the phone. I'm only making a 15-20 yard shot, so I felt steady with it. And so I had the GoPro 360 recording, but at 20 yards it doesn't pick up anything. You can't see, it's too small. Had the caps on. I just realized that. I just took the caps off the GoPro, so it totally missed even me taking the shot. Anyway, I watched those for a little bit. I held the crossbow with the phone here, and I felt steady. But when I pulled the trigger, I felt the crossbow drop. Seemed like it dropped. And so I was stunned by that. So I'm going to give you 2 blood trailing tips right now. And I screwed up on these. But I'm going to give you 2. The first one is before you ever go looking for blood, you want to pay attention to the deer you're shooting. And you want to keep your eye on that deer. You want to see the reaction of that deer. You want to see, which way it ran. Okay? I had 2 deer. I was kind of like in an uh-oh moment because I felt like the crossbow dropped. I thought I missed. I thought I missed, so I was like, ah, and didn't stay focused on which deer I was shooting at. One deer ran off into the woods here. The other one turned and tail, took that way. Okay, just took off. Now, that's your first tip. Pay attention to what deer you're doing. Second tip, that deer, when you're tracking it, pay attention to where it leaves your sight. And the reason I say that is because a lot of times you don't see blood right away. And it doesn't matter if it's with a rifle or with a blade, and I typically don't with a blade these days. But if you can pinpoint kind of where it left, that gives you a better idea to where to start looking for blood. If there's none right at the initial shot placement. The third thing, watch for the body language of the deer, especially if you're not sure which one you hit. So I think the deer I hit, because I totally messed up here, I think the deer I hit's the one that took off that direction. The reason I say that, one deer went into the woods over here, tail up, circled around, pretty much like what happened. And again, I'm shooting with a crossbow, which is an advantage of a rifle. You shoot with a rifle, they're gone. Crossbow, you don't spook things as bad. She ran off in the woods, had her tail up. What's going on? I was concerned whether I hit the deer or not, to be honest with you. I thought I missed. So I said, well, let me go down real quick, check my arrow, get back in the tree. I got plenty of time to hunt left. And I got down, and sure enough, I got good blood on the arrow. So as I was squatting down looking at my arrow, I looked up, and in the woods, that deer that ran this way, I saw her prancing around over there with a tail up. That tail up's a flag, if you will. They're on alert. They don't know what's going on. So that's probably not the deer I shot. So the deer I shot didn't have a tail flying that way. So pay attention to body language. So third thing, I just switched over to Alpha Bright arrows, which have the Alpha Bright nocks on my Wicked Ridge, and 10-point arrows, bolts, if you will. And it's got the light up knock, and I can instantly see, I can see my arrow down on the ground right now. So I know there's an extra cost for that stuff, but especially low light, that light really helps when you're looking for your arrow. But I mean, I can see it right now, so no question where it's at. So I gave it a good hour. Again, I'm not sure of the shot. Normally I can see, right where it hits. I feel solid, but I had a drop on the crossbow. I guess the way I was holding it, never do that again. And I don't know where it hit. So I gave it a good hour. I did have good blood on the arrow, so we're going to start slowly looking for it. So hang with me. All right, there's the arrow. I definitely got some good blood. So that's where the arrow lie. There's the light up knock. Okay, I actually see some blood here. Where she came this way. Blood there. Yeah, it looks like blood up here is where she turned. Right here. I've got good blood here. I got real good blood here. She's not far. Here. On blood trailing, guys, you want to take it slow. Take it slow. Don't go fast with this. You don't want to lose the trail. Over here. Yep. Yep. This is an easy blood trail. Alright, so this is definitely the deer that I thought it was. Yeah, I feel a lot better about my hit now. I'm trying to get hit. She's, look here. I got blood over here, sprayed over here, and over there. So the deer ran right through this path, right through the center here, and she's pumping out of both sides, which is a really good sign. Yeah, I got a lot of blood here. Yeah. Oh yeah, this blood trail is cakewalk here. Cakewalk. Look at this. Coming out of both sides again. You can see I got blood over here and blood over here. So she's definitely pumping out of both sides, which is really, really good. This trail is one easy trail to follow. That's where I sort of cut off the woods. Right here. Yep. So she's probably heading right down that path. I can kind of see her go through the woods. Yep. Easy. More blood here. Again, no point in rushing, just take it slow. When you get to that last spot of blood, just hold tight and look around. I think I see something on it there. Yep. There's more speckles of it right here. Yep, a lot more down here. Yeah, still indicate coming out of both sides, which is good. Up here too. Some here. Right. Oh yeah. And blood over here is coming out of both sides again. Here we go. So she turned and cut down. There we go. She's going to go right here now. Oh yeah, look at that. Good blood. I think I see her laying. Yep, I see her right over there, guys. So she didn't go far. We'll just continue on this blood trail. Exactly where she is. I see her laying there. Look at that. That's what it looks like, guys. Just dumped that log right there. We got all the blood coming out. Look at that. How much blood's on the ground here now? Oh yeah. All right. Little doe here. Oh no, it's a button buck. No. Oh. Solid hit. I couldn't tell it was a button buck. It's a little one. Son of a gun. Well, that's what the rage does right there, guys. You get a good solid puncher through there, and with an angle like that, so nailed it. All right, guys, so there's some trailing tips for you. That was an easy blood trail. They're not always that easy, but when you make a good shot, they usually are. So just keep that in mind too. Really the first tip in blood trying is make a good, accurate shot. Doesn't matter how fast your crossbow is, doesn't matter how fast your bow is, you know, what caliber you're using, you need to make a good shot. That's number one. But number two, watch those deer when you shoot. Make sure you keep an eye on that one deer that you shot in case you don't have a good blood trail. And number three, watch the body language. And finally, just go slow along the trail. When you run out of blood, stop. Don't keep trampling forward. Sometimes the deers turn left, right, and it's hard to set. If you just keep going forward, you might get lost on the trail. Just stop and start doing a circle perimeter around, slowly, scanning. Go slow. Get down near the ground. Look for little bitty specks if you have to. Just take it slow. It's not a marathon, or it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Okay. Just take your time. Find that deer. That's the goal. Recover your deer. So anyway, easy blood trail you just saw on the video. There's some tips for you if you're starting out. That's what a good blood trail should look like. And those are some of the tips for you. So hope that helps. So hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.